I'm still working on it. So, yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
So we can help you with that. So have you been able to start this week yet?
No, because I didn't want to change any of my, like, I didn't want to start on this without, you know how sometimes changing the code. So, yeah, I started to work on it last night, and I was just like, I mean, I hardly got any sleep the night before because I was, you know, so anxious and everything. So
right.
Well, where are you? Should we all just open up week 9 and?
Yeah, I think let's get you caught up.
Where are you at in week 9?
Well, I mean, I did everything. It's just that it didn't work. So I've gone through everything. In fact, I was like, oh, I just need to record it. And then when I went to do that,
it wasn't working.
How about if you share your screen and then just show us what it's doing?
Okay. Okay, now if I can even remember what we were on.
I have the OneNote so marked up that we should be able to just go straight to everything. So you're supposed to have the admin.php open, the update client view. Was there an account update form? I'm looking at it just says account at the first form. Okay. Oh no, those were both in the client or in the update client view, or what was that in?
No, there's an account update.
Not a view, but a form, right?
Yeah, a form.
That's what I meant. Oh, okay, so and then the which index was it?
It's the account index.
Right, the account controller.
So if we just look at the test thing. Sorry.
Index open.
So the first thing it says you're supposed to be able to do is log in to be directed to the admin view. So if you run it from your main controller.
And I need to grab the password for that. Just 1 second.
Did you use the password from the assignment?
Yeah.
So it's just, I can tell you what it is if you want. It's a capital S, UP, 3, R, capital U, $ER.
So yeah, I obviously have issues with this, but then, okay. It had us update the information, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just takes me to here. Oh, hold on a second. See, I really need to fix my CSS because this is,
mine's a mess.
Mine's just, it's just something to do with like these things get whited out, like my link. So I'm sure it's something
Well, mine was because my navigation links had white, you know, and so every time I make a new link, it comes up in white. So I have to set a class and specifically change it to black.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
okay, so one thing, sorry, I was just thinking maybe we could do this one at a time. So one thing you're missing when you log in, it should say, there should be a message that says you're logged in. Actually, maybe is that your welcome admin user? Is that your message?
Yeah, and then and then it has log out and my account at the top.
Okay.
But oh yeah, this one, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, and so the next thing on the test, if logged in as an administrator, level 3 or level 1 or higher, let's see, no, greater than level 1, the products link should appear with a heading and text explanation. So that's there.
Yeah, right? Obviously change this, but it's there.
Okay, and if logged in as any type of client, any level, there should be an account update link. So if you change to a level 1 client, does your products link disappear and it just shows you the account update link?
I think it did something weird for me. So just a second.
Okay.
And hopefully I remember. Okay.
Shannon, how do I close all these tabs in OneNote that are on the left side?
On the left side?
Yeah, I've got, it says Wendy's notebooks, and it's got all these things in there that are pushing my stuff way off to the side.
Are you in the desktop version or the app?
I'm on the desktop.
So on the right side, you have all your pages?
Well, I have an open page, and on the left side, it's telling me all these names of stuff that I don't want to see.
I don't have anything on my left side in the desktop version.
I got it small enough.
I might real quick because I can't even remember the password I set it up with.
No.
Okay, let me just do it. Okay, so it does has it here.
Okay, and the product one is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then if I try and click on it, now it's not doing anything.
It doesn't go to where it's supposed to go.
Right.
Okay.
Would you guys mind if we go through the code? Just one step at a time, because I think we can do it fast because I can go to each one of them.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So I'm just looking at the whole assignment. So if you go to your admin, where's our admin? That's a view, right? Okay. So if you're on your admin, the very first thing was remove the client level data from displaying. Last line of the UL. So you just took that last line off of the unordered list, right?
I don't remember.
There was the unordered list. Mine was on line 41 of mine. The unordered list used to say the client level, and yeah, you took that off.
Yeah.
Okay. So number 2 was add text indicating to the client they are logged in. That was my line 40. And do you have that?
Yeah, she had it because her login worked.
Okay.
And it said welcome admin.
Okay. So then the next one is add an update account information link to the view. So a client can update their information. The link must direct the account controller and pass a name value pair to deliver the update. Make sure the link is visible and clear for all clients. And that was admin, mine's line 48. Okay. My stupid NetBeans is being.
So yours is line 42, I think. Action, ACC update.
Yeah.
Okay, now compare, you're following with yours, Shannon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So compare hers with yours. My NetBeans just froze up and I had to shut it down.
Okay, so I don't think you need that local host in there. After the href, the HTTP, you can just start with the /Acme.
Yeah.
Okay. Acme accounts, index.php, question mark, action equals ACC update. Double quotes, right? What's right after ACC update? It looks like an equal sign.
Yep.
So you just need double quotes right there. Okay, and then is this client's ID, what is that doing for you? I don't have anything like that in mind.
So I have the client's variable here. Where did I put in the client ID? I don't remember. So I probably don't need that.
You want to just take that out. There you go. And then that caret, take that, or the greater than sign, take that out. Okay, and can you go to the beginning of that line real quick?
Yep.
I don't think you need that echo.
Okay, so yeah, you don't need the echo.
Because the A is a link itself that'll print on the page.
Right.
Right. And then get that single quote out of in front of the A. That first thing on your line.
Yeah, because you were writing that like you were still inside of your list and you're not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's finish that off. So title, update client, and I've got update account. And then after, let's see, you got a title, update client information. Okay, so then that P, your ID, what is that? Oh, that's how for your CSS. Okay, so PID equals product link, update client information, T, A.
You don't really need the P unless that's just how you need it for your CSS, because the A is going to print whatever you put in between.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could put the ID on your A, but that would just that'd mess up your style sheet.
Yeah.
And you don't need that semicolon at the end of it, because this is HTML, it's not PHP.
Echo on there, so that's why that was.
Yeah.
But there's
or that quote at the end of it either. You have a single quote at the end of that line. You don't need.
Yep.
Okay, so she's still got a red line though. We're missing. Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it's
no. So in your URL, so it's Acme accounts. You don't need the index PHP in there. So, and it should be accounts slash, yeah, and then that semicolon or that question mark. Okay, so. Okay.
But you have a slash in there.
Yeah, you need that slash after the accounts. You just didn't need that index.php. So question mark action equals account update. Title equals update client information. And that's the end. What is, if you click on that red exclamation mark, what's it tell you?
Syntax error, unexpected, less than sign.
You also have an echo a little higher. You don't need.
Yeah.
In front of the UL.
On the UL?
Yeah, you don't need that.
Yeah.
You just need to do a UL without the quotes around it.
Well, then I need to change all this then, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it all kind of written like it's PHP.
There's PHP inside the links, but not around the whole thing.
Okay.
What are those dots? Oh, you can get rid of those dots.
Oh, those must be concatenating, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so all those dots in front of the LIs. Somebody's up.
There.
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Okay, why is that stupid? Does that echo up top on 32 also need to go?
Yeah. I need to. Can you scroll to this all the way to the right so we can see your main? I mean, all the way to the left.
That's what I thought.
So that semicolon at the end still needs to get taken out. At the end of 32. Semicolon at the end of 32.
Okay, still unexpected, less than sign after the semicolon.
Okay.
Okay, so you're inside of a PHP right now in your main.
Yeah.
So that's what the problem is. Okay, so let me just look at
H1. It's H1 needs to be a PHP right after H1. And then echo inside of your H1.
Oh, so
go H1 tag and then do a caret question mark PHP because you're gonna have an H or a PHP code inside your H1 tags.
So I'm putting that where? Right
inside
here?
of yes, So put the caret question mark PHP. And then echo or space, or you could hit return. Then echo. You can't see yours moving anymore. Oh, there we go. And then space.
Well, it gave me some other code on there.
Let me just, I'm going to stick it in the thing and you can just paste it inside your tag. Otherwise, I think it'll take forever trying to read that to you. Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Yours has that inside your H1 also, right?
That's what?
What she just put inside the H1.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what is above that? See, mine goes main. Oh, you know what? Is that what's above it, but you just didn't have it around in the H1 tags? Or what is that stuff above? Like right after main, I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay, so on some of my things, I just have the variables. So that I can,
so you're just naming the variables. You're not doing anything with those right now?
well, no, because this is like, see this? Where is that? Hold on. Where did I use those?
I don't think we're using client ID on this in the admin, are we?
Well, what did I do? What did I use that for?
Shelly, when we work with the tutor, she takes control of our screen and just types in a bunch of crap, and then we go through and figure out what she did.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you mind if we just give you some stuff?
No.
Well, but she can't just get rid of stuff. Like for whatever you've got going on with those variables, there's no ending PHP tag, so that might be why you're getting the red.
Well,
the whole thing is in PHP.
No, it's not if you've got PHP. I don't think you can put PHP inside of PHP. So you've got like the H1. So if I were you, I would just end on 31, end it at that PHP block, because you can have as many PHP blocks as you want. So on 31, I would just put a question mark and the ending tag. Okay, so that got rid of that one. And then now the H1 ends, but you need an H1 tag at the end. So all that echo, welcome, client, first name stuff, that you should be able to get rid of that because we just put it in there with the session client stuff. So just keep your H1 tag. Your ending H1 tag, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes care of that one. And now, so really I think those variables you got are just unused variables right now in here.
Yeah. I did something last week that I am like, what is it? What was this for?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now I was on number 3. We said add an update account information link to view the client. So the client can update their information. Link must. Okay. That's what we did already, right? The link must direct the account to the accounts controller and pass a name value pair to deliver the update view. Make sure the link is visible and clear for all clients. And that's my line 48. Is your line. Okay, that was the link we just did. So now we're on number 4. It says add an HTML heading to precede the products link and a brief explanation telling administrative clients that they should use the link to administer products. That's my line 49. And that is a PHP code. Let me see your line right after the, right where your cursor is. So ours is
all inside the PHP. So now I need to probably add PHP then.
Yeah. So put a PHP code around line 49.
Okay, let me just go.
Or we can just paste it in there and you can copy it. Let me see, because I don't think all that stuff in there is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so let me, sorry, I got doing something. So I'll give you mine and then paste it in there. And I don't know if there's stuff that's that's individual.
Hey, I'm not gonna get out of here, but if you need my help, text me because it's not.
Okay.
I mean, it's not working for both of us to try and help at the same time.
Okay. All right.
But
so
I'm not gonna log out. I'll still be here.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So I'm pasting. That's what I've got right below that line 46 that you have. This is the next thing I have.
Oh, okay, so you put the PHP before that.
Yeah, because they're all I do mine all as individual PHP blocks because it's way too confusing to try and have a big, open at the top, close at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
When you can open and close as many as you want, it's way easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
So the PHP needs to be on the outside of that if statement. There you go. Maybe you just used mine, right?
Yeah, and then I'll just, well, I have to close my PHP, so I can take that out.
Okay.
And
then I said, use the link below to manage products because that's what he said in his video. So if you want to say something different, you can change that. And then I used H2. I can't remember if he said to do that or not. I think he did. But I've also got classes. I'm sure those classes are mine.
Yeah.
So you'll probably want to put your own classes in.
Yeah, I don't think I didn't have any in there, so I'll.
Okay.
If I.
Later.
So. Is that?
Yeah,
okay.
get rid of all. I would get rid of all of my classes because it looks like you're just, like I use that for the P. I've got product links. Product link. That's one of my IDs.
Yeah,
and like the class class admin is I think mine. I would just take all those out of there and go back and put your own in, or if you remember what you use.
Yeah. Oh, let me read. Oh, did you have an H2 or that was just from your thing?
Okay. I had a class in there at H2. I just put that admin class. Okay. So, okay. All right. Let me go back to OneNote real fast. Okay, so that was add an HTML heading to precede the products link. Okay. It says no. Those with a client level greater than 1, not to administrative. Okay. All right, so that's what we just did. And then add a PHP code to display a message from the session if one exists. Make it display below the H1 heading, but above the account information display. That's my line 35. So all it is a message block right below your H1. Let me get back to you. Okay, so just click on the end of 36. Oh, wait, do you already have that?
Yeah, I have the if is set message.
Okay, you got to put PHP tags around that.
Oh yeah.
So
I need to put PHP around everything. Because
no, just around. Just click around it. Just click right after the H1 and hit return. Yeah, and then put it right there. So parrot question mark PHP.
And end it after this, right?
Yep. In that little hole there on line 41, I guess.
Oops.
Okay. And I don't, they keep saying not to leave any spaces between like the PHP and the HTML. So I just make sure I don't have any spaces. So that line 42 should, there you go. All right. As far as I know, your admin page should be working now. You don't have any errors, right?
Okay, let me just do this. Oops. It was super with an E, and then what was that?
It was user, capital U, $ER.
S or capital SUP3R.
And then capital U, $ER.
Oh, so now.
Now, is that manage product information a link?
No.
Oh, is that maybe?
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, let's go back and look at that link we just finished. Something got messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to read mine. So yours is starting on what line, that PHP tag on line 48. And then we've got if, $, sessions, then the square brackets, some single quote client data, square brackets. And then same thing, client level, less than 1, parenthesis, and then we got curly brace. And then we go down to echo, single quote H2. I've got a class in there, but that doesn't matter. Administrative functions is what I put, because that's what he had in his video. And then closing H2 tag, P, and then you've got an ID and I've got a class, and that's, does that close? Yep, okay, and then your message, you said product manage product information, and then your closing P, sorry, trying to look at the same time, and then an href equals, going down, Acme products index.php. I'm trying to find yours, sorry. And then you have close print or quotes, and then title, edit product information inside quotes, and then a P, and that's my same thing, products, PA, and then, okay, and then let me see, go back the other way so we can see the front of that. Okay, and then it should be curly brace, else, curly brace, echo, open quotes. Okay, that's all the same. I don't understand why that's not showing us a link.
Yeah.
Let me run mine real fast and see what mine's doing.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm seeing the link. Mm-hmm. Login. Oops. Yeah, mine is definitely a link. Okay, let me look one more time. And you pasted mine in there, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, put your password in.
Look okay.
The
I mean, you started it right above the if, and you ended it right after the curly brace.
Yes. Get rid of those spaces below that are between main and that PHP, though. 56 and 50s. Yeah, 5. I don't know if that makes a difference, but they keep telling us not to leave spaces, so maybe try running it without those.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, what happened to your other one?
You know what it must be when it must do that after I click on it. So yeah, CSS must be changed to white after it's clicked on.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay. Now this is freaking me out. There's no reason for that to not be a link. You pasted my stuff in there, right?
Huh.
And mine is a link.
Yep.
Did you change something that we didn't? Ouch.
We go back to it. No.
I keep not drinking enough water and my foot just cramps.
Oh
no. What happens when you get old?
Okay. Yeah. Is the end the same? Okay. The other one is not inside the PHP tags. And then this one is, so it has the end like that.
Right. That link above is not, we're not using PHP, but this one you're calling it from the session, so you're using PHP.
Yeah, so we do have the ending.
So let's see. Do you want to just paste mine in one more time, since you did change a little bit when we were trying to get rid of those?
Yeah.
Try it one more time, and then you can change it later, I guess.
Okay. Link below.
Oh, so it is a link now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So we must have accidentally taken something out that we just didn't see.
Oh. But now it takes me back to the home page.
Okay, so maybe when we keep going, that'll get... It said products, though, right? Let's see. I think there's something about it won't go there if something, I don't know. Let's just keep going. And so we've got the admin page working. Okay, so let's see. Let me go back to the instructions. So now it's on your update client view. So, sorry, let me get on mine real fast.
It's okay.
Client update. All right. So number 1, create a new view using your Acme template. The view should be named Client Update View and saved to the view folder, and you did that. And then 2, add a PHP code block at the top of the view with code to only allow access to the view if the client is logged in. And do you have that? Let me see if that's the same as mine. Yes. Yep, same as mine. Okay. Next was the view will contain 2 forms, account update and change password. Okay, so this is the account update form. It says add the first form and display it from the client information section, the client's first name, last name, email address in the appropriate client field. Okay. Be sure each input. Sorry, I just heard a huge bang in my son's room. Can you hold on one sec?
Yeah, no problem.
Riley. Okay, honey. Okay. He dropped his book onto his Legos. Okay, are you still there, Shelley?
Yeah, sorry. That's much better than what I thought it was. So
yeah, indeed. Okay.
Actually.
Oh, you keep cutting out. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Can you?
Yeah, for some reason you'll go. Can you hear me? And then I can't hear the end of the sentence.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, so now it says client update starting on line 7. So let me go to my line 7. Okay, that's where you put in those variables at the very top, right after your PHP code block. So go to the top of your client update.
So
okay,
I did.
I don't see them. All right,
did I do on the wrong page?
Oh, I don't know. You can search for their first, last, and email. So $ first, last, and $ first. Why don't you search for that and see if it's on a page that it doesn't belong on?
I think I remember doing that. But I'll just double check.
Okay.
Okay. Why is it in there?
Yeah. It's just first. It should have been, if you did it according to what they said, it would be $ first.
Oh, okay. Let me change that. Able to go back and try, even after a couple days, I'm like, what did I even do here?
Yeah, I know. So I wish I'd been marking up my instructions all the way through, because this makes it so much easier.
Really good idea.
So did it say it didn't find them?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to copy and paste that code block. And I've got it in the same code block as the one above it. So I'll just give you that without much. Okay.
But I need a new PHP statement.
I know why you didn't have that. It's because, no, you just put that inside of that. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. You can do it that way. But now I remember the TA gave us this, and without it, our sessions didn't work. So I don't know what they thought they were, because when we did it the way they said it in the instructions, it wasn't working right.
Huh.
Okay, so let me go back to OneNote. Line 7. Okay, and so I said that one started on line 7, and then line 43 says this is discussed in the week 9 update inventory item step 1 activity number 9. Okay, so let me see what's on my line 43. Okay. All right, so right in your form, so go to the front of your form. Do you know how to wrap your text? I did it before and I cannot remember. Hey, Shannon. Shannon. I'm gonna text her. I'm just gonna have her.
Yeah, I said text her.
Yeah. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so in your form, you've got label. Okay, update plan. What is that first?
No.
Shannon, would you mind looking up how to wrap her text so that she doesn't have to keep scrolling to the side?
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so label. Now this is all, looks like it's still a form that you copied, and we're going to change. Because you shouldn't have in the name in this one. So your first label on line 45 should be for client first name.
Oh, so maybe, so I changed parts of it, but not all of it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is that client update client information? Oh, I see. I think that should be an H1 outside of your form instead of a label inside.
I think it shows up on top because
it does. I mean, it's inside. I don't know that. I mean, don't change it if it's working for you, but I don't know if you need the label thing.
Right.
But I don't want to mess your stuff up. Okay, so mine. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's client first name. You just put first name. You want client capital first, small name.
You guys want to try the word wrap real quick?
Yeah. You can fix those. Okay. What do you do, Shannon?
Okay, so go to tools and then options, and I'm trying to see, I can't see what you're doing at the same time. Then click the editor. I'm sorry, what was that?
Well, she just told you what it says, so now she's clicking editor.
Okay, yeah, editor. Then formatting is a tab, the third tab over.
Yeah. Okay.
And then on the line wrap drop down, click afterwards. So it's not, this is what happened with what's his name. Oh, unclick use all language settings. And then hit afterwards. And then was he able to re-click that, Wendy?
I think so.
Settings. Try clicking that back again. Use all language settings.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, it changed it to off.
Oh, yeah, that's what they did.
Okay, that he kept it off. So yeah, turn off use all language settings.
Okay.
And then make that back to afterwards. Okay. And then hit, I think you can just hit OK, or does you have to hit apply?
I'm not sure.
Probably hit apply and then OK.
Okay, apply and then OK.
Yeah.
Lengthy operation in progress.
Oh. Mine has said that before and it didn't take very long.
Okay.
There, like it did.
So
she can just
close that box.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's better. Okay, so for the client first name label, you've got client first name and then input. So type is text. Name is client first name. ID is client first name. Then you've got PHP. Okay, now this is where she added some stuff on ours. Okay, so if is set, instead of client first name, use your variable first that you just put up top. So $ first.
Okay.
And then it's got the 2 brackets. And then curly brace, echo, and value equals $ first. Okay, and then that was in single quotes, then double quotes, and then a semicolon, right?
Yep. Curly brace.
Okay, yep. Then the ending curly brace, and then else if you have that is set.
But that should be.
And it should be else if is set parentheses client info or $ client info.
Oh, that's the variable that she set up, right? Okay.
No, this is, I'm not sure where that one's coming from. It's not up there, but this is calling from the session. So you're doing that client info and then a square bracket. That must be something we set somewhere else.
Okay.
So, okay, so I'm sorry. Client info, immediately a opening square bracket, and then inside single quotes, client first name.
I did that several places where I accidentally put like the uppercase N.
Oh yeah. That'll throw you off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's the ending square bracket, parenthesis, opening curly brace.
And
then echo, double quotes, value equals single quotes, client info. So value equals, instead of client first name, client info. Yep, but this time don't put the first name inside of parentheses and no $.
Oh, yeah.
And then the parentheses on the outside, and then double parentheses, semicolon. And then curly brace and closing. Yep. That's all right. So now you're basically doing that same thing for each one, only putting, you know, client last name and the variable she used.
Are we echoing a different variable then? Because the variable on mine right now is client last name, but then we changed the other variable to first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you copy and paste that, yeah, it'll be last. And she called this indirectly referencing session values. That's what she told us we were doing by using those variables.
On the LTIF set, is that different than client last name also?
Which one?
Change that.
Yes, yeah. Let's see. My last name. Okay, else if it's set. No, that's, yeah, client last name is what it should be.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That, and then client last name, client email, and the variable on that one is email. Okay, so let me just change that. And the echo value is still client email, right?
Yeah. Did you paste what we did on client first name over those? Because you're missing, I think you're missing your sessions if you didn't. So I think the best thing to do would be paste the whole client or input for the client first name and then just change it to last name and email. So you get all your session brackets in there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or you know what? Let me just paste mine in there. That would be way faster. Because yours is just like mine. So I'm just going to give you last name and email.
And yours has the labels on them.
Yeah.
Last name, email.
The only thing different is you've got client first name and I've just got first name. So in between, you know, the label brackets.
Yeah.
So you just add the word client if you want.
Okay. Sure, I wasn't copying any code from.
Are you still there? Shelly? I can't hear you anymore.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay.
Okay, I think that you are where I am now. Let me go back and look at OneNote. Okay, so it said, each of the three inputs must also be sticky if errors are returned from the controller, and that was my line 45, and that's what we just did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so all three fields are required and all three must be checked using both client-side and server-side validation. And I wrote client-side is the inputs of the form, server-side is the filters in the update client case in the accounts controller. Also in custom functions we created to check the email and password. Also, if the empty statements in the accounts controller, the if empty statements in the accounts controller 162. So I'll just remember that one's one to go back and make sure we cover. I think they're going to tell us to do all that.
Okay.
Okay, so next one was make the client ID, also the client info session array, a hidden field with inappropriate name value pair. So client update line 71. Let me look at mine. That's your input type hidden down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I gotta find you again. Okay, there you are. So that second, where'd you go? Okay, line 67, I believe. And mine is line 71. So mine says input type hidden name client ID value equals that big long PHP code. And I think that is all the same as mine. Oh wait, no, because you need to use a session. So your if set, or if is set, parenthesis client info instead of client ID.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll put client ID inside of square brackets.
I don't need any quotes or anything?
Single quotes. And no $.
Okay.
Inside there. Okay, so, yep. All right, and then square bracket, parenthesis, and then echo $, client info, and then you want that client ID inside of square brackets again. So echo client info, $ client info.
And does this one need the single quotes again?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then that parenthesis, and then closing curly, if else is set. Now this time you're using ID that you used up top. $ ID, just ID. That's the variable you set up top.
Oh, okay. And
okay.
Wow, where did I?
Yeah, I think you were at 68 or something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it says else if is set ID, and then parenthesis, then you're going to say echo curly brace, and then echo ID instead of client ID.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I believe that is the accounts form. Let me go look back and make sure. Okay, so add hidden input. Oh no, go look at your action or your hidden input above that one.
Oh, this one?
Yes. Okay, so that one is hidden, and then name action, and then value. That must be the name of yours. Mine is update client, and that must be your case, yeah, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now add an appropriate submit button. You already changed your submit button, right? For your input, submit, update client. Yep, you got that? Yeah. Okay, add an appropriate HTML heading supersede the form. Mine's on line 34, and in yours, that's the one we talked about. You have it inside your field set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's working. Okay, and then add a PHP code block to display the error message directly above the form if errors are found. So do you have a code block for your error messages above the form?
No.
Okay, it's just one of those, we've used them over and over. I'll just send it to you. Okay, let's see here. Too many windows open.
That's always me.
Yeah. Okay, that bottom one I just sent. Oh, you already got it. Did you already get it? All right, are you still there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm here.
Okay. All right.
Adding.
I think you already have it. You've got a code block sitting right there, a message code block on 36 through 40.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now just get rid of those spaces on 35 and 41. Okay, awesome. All right. Do you want to save it? That's the accounts form. Do you want to save it and just see if everything's not messed up?
Yeah.
If it's not working, it could be that we've got, functions that we still need to check.
Right. So
here it is.
Oh, I just need to put breaks in those, looks like. Because mine's set up different.
Oh, right. Okay, there's your stuff, right? It just needs to, you just need to format.
The rare part is, and it's bringing up, this field cannot be blank, which is normally like an error message if you submit, and.
Oh. So right now it's sending that message right now for some reason. Let's just keep going and then go back and see, as we keep going through the rest of it, it will correct that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at the change password form, the form right below it. You've already got that in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this one will be easier, and it's basically doing the same thing. Or I don't know if she used the session things for that because it's password. Okay.
Right.
All right, so add a second form, and you did that. Do not display the password in the input. It is a hash anyway, and wouldn't make any sense. So I'm looking at my line 93, comparing it to your input on line what? That's the one that has all that extra code. That's your input on line, I don't know if that's 75. Do you have a red exclamation mark here?
Just the duplicate attribute required at line 50 in column 99. That's what it's saying.
Oh, do you have it in there twice or something? Yeah, you've got the word required in there twice.
Where is that?
On line 75, you've got that input type password, name, client password, ID, client password, then you've got required.
I just wanted to really make sure that they had it in there. They knew that it was definitely
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, that looks like mine now. Password. Okay, so let's go back. Include a form input and accompanying label for entering a new password. Use the same validation for it as you did. That was the same we just looked at. Provide information to the client to know that by entering a password, it will change the current password and remind them to require the requirements of the password. So line 92, let's see yours. So that's span. All you need to do is add something like making this change will permanently change your password or something like that. Or this will change your current password is what I have. You could say something similar.
Or the requirements.
Just right in front of that, passwords must be at least 8 characters. I just added another sentence in there in that span. Yeah.
Well, let me just. Ah.
Okay. Good. All right. So now we're going back. Make the client ID, also from the client info session array, a hidden field with an appropriate name value pair. 97. Let me look at my 97 is your second hidden input. Oh, so you're 79. And that's your, now that's where, let me make sure I'm right. That's where you need a PHP cold block because it's coming from the client info session.
Wait,
so let me.
It's not this. Well,
sorry, you keep cutting out. Oh, I see you.
So
you've got. Sorry, go ahead.
I was on the wrong. I mean, on the right line.
Yeah, you need to put it down on the next one.
The same.
Yeah, you don't need it
PHP.
on the. Put the PHP in the second input hidden one, not the first one.
Oh, so it's not on here.
Well, you know what? Mine are just might be in different order. I don't know if it matters. It probably does matter.
It does matter.
Let's see. Add the action. I'm not sure actually. I don't want to mess your stuff up. I don't. Maybe it doesn't matter. Because you've got it right. You just don't. You just have them. You don't have it right. Actually, you've got the PHP on the line that you wanted. But you need to add the session code instead of what you got there. So just go PHP if is set. That one should be client info instead of client ID. And client ID goes inside of square brackets.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
What happened? Is it freezing?
No, it just said not responding for a second, but it came back. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then.
Okay, and then you do the same thing in the echo. Yeah, echo client info.
Oops.
And client ID in square brackets.
Okay.
Inside single quotes, yep.
And then.
Okay.
Else.
Else if change that to, yeah, ID instead of end ID.
And that should have been changed. Okay.
Yeah, and then your last echo there, change that one also to ID. $ID. On line 77, yeah.
My computer's just catching up with me.
No.
Okay.
All right. let me go back. Okay, an appropriate submit input for the password. That we already did that. Your submit says update password or something like that.
Change password.
Okay. All right. Okay, add an appropriate HTML heading to proceed the form for its purpose. Do you have a heading in your form?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to switch back. Add a PHP code block for the error message above the form if errors are found. So you need that same code block. Probably already have it right above this form, or no, you don't have one, do you?
No, I don't.
So you pick up that code block you have above your accounts form and stick it in there above this form.
Okay.
Okay. You ever do, what is it, Alt-Shift-F to fix your alignment?
What does that one do?
If you hit Alt-Shift-F, it'll organize your stuff there the way it should be.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
I mean, it looks a little bit weird, probably because I did something weird, but
yeah, I think some of your stuff started in the wrong spot or something.
Yeah, I think you're
right. Undo it if you don't like that.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
Okay. All right. Let me go back to. Okay, we're done with that one. Do you want to run it and see the two forms? Make sure the two forms are looking good.
We do. Oh.
Change your password. Why do we have password in there twice?
Change your password. Password.
This field cannot be blank. I wonder why it's picking up that message.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I think that one of my other enhancements, I had that issue and we found out what it was. I think Aaron helped me find that, but I don't remember.
Can you get rid of that space on line 12 between your PHP? Okay, well, here's, scroll down to your password form real quick. Can you go down a little further? Oh, I think it's hung up. There it is. Is there a space? We got that little, can you click somewhere so that box goes away?
Yeah, sorry. Well, maybe.
It's hard to tell now that I messed up your alignment if that PHP is out of space.
Maybe I will.
Yeah, you might want to undo.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, let me just do that. Oh, it still didn't change it all back, but.
Oh, shoot. Well,
that's probably when I did the text drop anyway. Anyways, you know.
Oh, I see why. That's what I was saying, is that you've got that div there that says change your password, and then you've got a label for the client password that says password. I don't know which one of those. Let's see. I don't think you need, I think get rid of the div and just change that one too. Or actually either way, I guess that works too.
Okay.
And does that
have it in the other one?
Where does that div close?
That is a good question.
What if you click on that div, just the word div, and see where if it shows you an ending bracket? Yeah, you don't have a close. I don't even know if you need the div there. The label should do it for you. Yeah, try running that and see if it looks better.
Okay. Let me just do this. I remember else I didn't have it, but let me just log back in. I need to add some text above that also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Thanks. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so all you need to do is format some of that. So you're like for my let's see, I'll find my real fast. Instead of having my label inside of the form, I've got an H2 on the outside that says change your password change, or and then
gotcha.
My label is password for the box. And,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's just an idea. All right, okay. Do you want to keep going to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on. Oh, so it gives you a bunch of common errors in here. I think you already probably read through that. So now we're going to the accounts controller. Let me find mine. Okay, so it says add a case statement that will deliver the client update view. And mine is clear down on 133. Mine is called update account info. That's where you're getting the session data.
And mine's, well, account update or a CC update.
Okay. Okay, so this one, you gotta think for a second. Now you're in the accounts one right now, right? You're in your accounts controller. Yeah, because mine looks way different. Okay, let me look at what the next one is. What do you have above that?
An error.
Okay, so I think you're missing. I don't want to rewrite. I think you're missing something, because you should have two cases. One of them is to get the session data, and then one of them is to actually update the account. So what is, let's see, go above your account, the one you just showed us. The account one. What is the one right above that?
I have, hold on just a second. Well, I have the update password and the update account.
Okay, and so each, let me see mine. Change password. Okay, so the first thing you needed was something to get your session data. And that's what, so this first one, it's saying add a case statement to handle, oh wait, add a case statement that will deliver the client update PHP view is what it's doing. So.
Well, isn't,
no, this
client
one.
Update.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead.
Well, the second one, it says add a case statement to handle the account update. So there's two different case statements. And the very first one, so the very first one, I'm just gonna paste it. It's really short.
Did I not do that at all?
And you can change your case. Okay, so go back to your client update form. Let me search mine and find out where the key value is coming from. Yeah, I need to find out where the key value is coming from real fast. Okay, update. Okay, so it is in the admin. So go to your admin. And then mine, let's see. Oh, it's that link that we added, the one that's just off on its own, that A. The action in that link, account update. So that is supposed to be going to the one about the session. So you might want to change that because you've got that somewhere else too, right?
Right. Well, yeah, that's the one that we just looked at.
Would you search that account update and let's see where you've got that key value pair there, or if you do somewhere else.
I'm sure I do. So the index, that's the case, and then the admin, which is the one that we were just looking at, and the client.
Okay, so the client.
So this is
a
separate one.
That one. So the client update is the one that really should be, I think, account update. Yeah, and then admin, you need to think of a different name for your case. And what it's doing, I'll go back to it. What it's doing is getting the session data. When it tells you in the directions, it says a case statement that will deliver the client update view.
Okay.
So yeah, put it right above that one. I would say something about your account information. Like get, I don't know, you're getting the session data, but it's particular to the account information.
Okay. Or maybe I'll just do account info. Okay, let me just do that.
Okay. Okay, so make sure you change that in the admin to account info.
Yeah, that's I just.
Okay, so you got that. All right, so let me copy and paste the rest of that.
Okay.
So, oops, don't just take everything except that my case name.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I just realized today's me and Shannon's birthday. I gotta tell her happy birthday first.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
Oh, too late. I already texted you. I just realized it because Wade Macy is apparently up at midnight texting me or writing on my timeline. Okay.
Oh.
We're officially still 40.
How's it going?
Well, we went to Tucano's and to see The Incredibles on Tuesday because Todd works on my birthday. So is Trace. And Shannon's going to, where are you going, McCall?
Donley.
Oh, Donley. They're going to go spend the night in Donley.
That's fun. Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, Bill has to work.
What? Did you say Bill has to work?
Yeah, that's why we're going, is because he has to work.
Oh, that's right. He still gets to be in a hotel. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going good, Shannon. We're on the controllers now.
Oh, okay.
Now I feel bad that this is what you're doing on your birthday.
Oh, it's okay. This is what I planned to do. I already whooped it up.
Okay.
And she still gets to whoop it up. All right.
Sounds like.
Okay, so you might want to change that message to be more, whatever you would say. So he doesn't think we're just copying code.
Well, that's what we're doing. I'm just kidding.
It gets to a point where you just have to, that's what the TA ends up doing.
Yep.
Yeah. She finally responded to me and she's like, I can meet with you on Friday.
Oh,
and I'm like, that means which I'll probably just keep an appointment for Friday for like this next enhancement.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, that doesn't really help me for this one. Then I can't get started on the next one.
Exactly. Well, that's okay. We're going to get it done tonight.
Hey, text me when you're done.
Okay. Okay, so you're changing your message. Let me go back and look at OneNote. All right, so filter and collect the inputs. Be sure to use correct validation or sanitation flags. So, what in the world? Uh-oh. My screen's being weird.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it flipped black and then it came right back on. So if something happens, I will get everything back up and give you a call.
No problem.
Okay, so right now, as far as I know, that one's good. So we're working on the next one and you're doing your filters. So let me just look at yours. Client filter, filter input, input post, client first name, filter sanitize string. Client last name, filter input post, client last name. Change your last name to a string instead of a number int.
No, we don't want that.
Yeah. And client email, filter input, client email, filter sanitize. I've got email as mine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. And then client ID, filter input, input post, client ID, and that one should be an int, and you got it. Okay, now here's where you were calling that function, and I'm not calling that function.
Right.
So I don't think it matters. So if you want to leave it in there, and then it should be, so now we're going to check to see if the existing address is in the session and in the table. So if session client data, I think I gave you this code, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is that I commented out, and I never deleted it because I really checked it, but yeah. I think it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so then down to that exit, then send the data to the model. Can you scroll down a little?
Yeah.
Okay, so yours is called client outcome. And then update client, client first name, client last name, client email, client ID, and then check and report the results. So if that one's yours called message, something's different on mine. Let's see. Oh, you're using a variable, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Was successful. Okay. And then now you need that session message equals message. So uncomment that.
Just this one.
Yeah. Okay. And then it says, no, then you need to, so then put a little space there and a comment that says requery database. Because you have to send it, you have to requery the database once you've made the change.
Oh, sorry, something's not responding.
No. Are you still frozen?
Yeah. I'm surprised that my hangout's not actually.
I know. We should have you save more often too. That'd be a bummer to lose everything we're doing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's still frozen. I saw your mouse move. Oh, there you go. Okay, and then uncomment out those next two lines because that's you requerying the database. And so you're going to go, let's see, sessions, and then header, location, Acme accounts. You don't need that include right there. And then it's exit, else, and then your message, and you're using the variable, and then include dot view. This one, it should be the client update, not the admin.
Well, this all explains why things haven't been working.
Why don't you hit save?
Yeah.
Oh, you just did hit save. Oh, okay. Okay, and then exit and break. Okay. That, let me go back to OneNote. Okay, so we said check the email, check for errors, return the data to the client update for corrections if found, process the update using the appropriate function. Line 171, and you've got that. Okay, set a success or failure message and store it in the session. And that's what we just did, the session message. Query the database in the database. That's what you did when you requeried. Store the new client data into the session. 178, that was, what? 176, I should have been, okay, that's what you did at the end, the requery. Okay, deliver the admin view. Okay, deliver the admin view where the client update information will be displayed along with the success or failure. Oh, there was something fishy on this one that nobody could get. So, when it failed, they thought you could just go ahead and deliver the admin view, but it wasn't working. So that one that I had you change to the client update.
Yeah.
That's actually incorrect, but we can't, it doesn't, I mean, you could try it doesn't put your error where you want it, you know, when you try to deliver the admin view. So I know we're getting marked down for that. So if you want to try to figure out how to deliver the admin view for your error, you could still mess with that. So maybe you could put a note there or a comment and just say, supposed to be delivering the admin view if you want to try and fix it.
Sure.
It didn't work for us. Okay. All right, so now I'm going over to the accounts. What does it tell you to do the, password now. Okay, so let's just look at your password function, or the one right below it.
In case, yeah.
Okay, so update password, and are you sure that's coming from, let's see, this one should be coming from the client update view.
Let me just
that case.
Search in case.
Yeah.
Accounts model and client update.
Yeah, so that's good. Okay. The accounts model. Let me see if I've got. Huh. Oh, yeah, the function update password. Well, that's weird. I'm using the same as but I'm doing it too, so must be right. Okay, so our case is update password, then the client. I'm lost. Are we on your?
Just right here, sorry. I'm not where my.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, so all you need the client password. You don't need the client first name.
Oh, I think that we went over this before, and then the reason why I had that is because it was I used it in some of my messages, like the.
Right.
So that's the only reason.
So we should leave it there. Okay, we can leave it. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. Okay, then client check password, client password. And hopefully that's the same in yours as mine. Okay, if empty, check pass. So mine is if empty check password, and you've got if empty client password.
Is yours?
So I think
client password here.
Yeah, that's client password. But the if empty is.
Oh,
yeah,
it's probably. But is your variable just like mine?
Yep, client password. But I think in this if empty, you're trying to call the password that you just assigned the check password function to.
Password right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then the hash. I guess we're supposed to finish this.
Sorry, that message was. Let me see. The message is the same. The include client update exit. Yep, and then the hashed password underscore hash client password default. And then mine's update result, yours is that one. And then hashed password client ID. Okay. And then check and report the results. If You got that one, and then message. Yeah, and then session message equals message, header, location, everything counts. Exit, else, message, the sorry one, include client update, exit, break. And then the very last is the default, include view admin break. Okay, yep, that's all the same as mine. So the last one we have, you want to save that so we don't lose it.
Yep.
The last one should be easy. It's just the functions in the account model. Okay, so the first function will need to handle the update of the account information as submitted to the controller. So we just added 2 functions, right? Okay.
Oh, in the account model. All right, that's right. Yeah, so it should be update client and update password.
Okay. Update client.
UPD.
You have the one above that is your get client info, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got all these stupid comments in mine. It makes it look different than yours, so I can't tell them.
No, but they're nice to have. It's so nice to be able to reference.
Yeah, I like knowing what it's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so function update client. Client first name, client last name, client email, client ID. And then the DB, and then update client set client. All right, your first one should be set client first name, but you've got set client password. On line 87. That should be client first name.
Oh, so I'm setting the first name. Oh, right.
And then are you using variables or something here? Because it should be mine equals colon client first name.
Yeah, that's what mine says. Colon.
No, you're
first name.
Oh,
and I
yes.
No, that's just an error.
Oh, okay.
Should be. And I think I was really tired when I was doing this because yeah, so you see how I put in client last name twice here?
Yeah. Well, don't get rid of that one.
Right. Okay.
The one in front of it, though.
These were the ones that I totally messed up. And
well, it's still that client last name right there. It should be just client last name without the colon in front of the first one. So let's see. Let's stop for a sec. After client first name, put a comma and get rid of that equal sign.
Okay. Client last name equals colon client last name, comma, client email equals colon client email, where client ID equals colon client ID. And then I have the single quote, semicolon.
Yep. And I don't know if you care, but between client first name and client last name, you might want a space after that comma.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, so statement, and that's your prepare SQL statement bind value. So now you need 4 bind values.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna copy it and paste it because they're all gonna be the same.
Okay.
Put it in there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then statement execute. row change, statement closure, and return rows changed. Okay, so let's look at the update password function. I don't know if mine's, I better ask Shannon because you've got hashed password and I've got just client password there. So let me ask what Shannon's got.
Okay.
Wait for her to jump on, but otherwise I can, let me keep looking.
Then I probably have I have the bind value wrong for sure.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me look at your update. So update clients set client password equals client password where ID equals client ID. That's good. Statement prepare. Statement bind value. The client ID. That one's right. You just also need one for password right above it. So let me put that in there and you can just paste it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go back to that. Then you got execute, row count, close, cursor, and rows changed. Hey, Shannon, can you get back on with us for a second? What do you think? Yeah. Okay, so as soon as she tells us if she has hashed password or client password, you should be able to just save this and run it.
Okay. What are you in?
We're in, what are we in? Accounts model.
Okay. And where am I looking? What
the
function?
Password function at the very bottom. She's got hashed password, client ID, and I've got client password, client ID.
I have client password.
Okay, so I think it might hash it after in that function, does it? Or maybe not. I don't know. Or I think it returns the password and then it hashes it in that case or something.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Probably. Okay. So try running that. Let's see. We think we've got it all, Shannon.
Okay.
Maybe.
Fun.
Okay.
Having issues. It's funny, your link is blue that time. Okay, what's going on?
Call to undefined function. Get client info in line 1.
Now, is yours called get client info?
Function get client info.
That's probably in the accounts.
It is. It's in the accounts model. Here, call. Where were we calling it? We'll see where we're calling that.
Not client.
It's in the index or in the controller.
in the controller.
Mm-hmm.
We call it twice.
Get client info.
So
is that what it's called in your model? In your accounts model?
Let's see.
Update client, get account info. Scroll up a little higher. Get client. You don't have info on
it. Yeah, take the word. Either add the info. I think it'd be better to add the info right there, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did I have that case or not? Yes.
I have to run it again.
Get client.
Okay,
So did you say she's calling it twice?
Yeah.
So that's in 111 in the accounts.
Okay.
Get client. I saw it.
Get client.
So that should be get client info.
Where?
Or no, what is your email on? On 111? Query the client database.
Well, she just changed it to info, so she should change that one too.
So it's the same. It's calling the same function.
Mm-hmm. There's two of them calling up that function.
Okay.
I gotta find my link here.
I think it showed up before.
Oh, why does it say 4?
Yeah, what does it say 4?
Oh, and now it's saying, warning, count parameter must be an array or object that implements countable.
On line what?
150.
Of what?
I think it was the...
I thought you were in it.
Yeah, the account model.
Client info less than 1.
If count. That's your case account info. That's my case. Count update. Okay, so if account client info. So is she using, are you using client info? Is that another one that was different from mine? Or is that the only place it's used?
Good question.
Account. What's it telling us the problem is?
Count. Parameter must be an array or an object that implements countable.
So it's saying that client info is not an array.
Yeah.
Let's see if we typed everything in right.
You know what? In that index.php for the accounts, I don't have anything that has an if count.
Oh, you don't?
No.
In what one?
In the
file she's in.
with this one.
the accounts controller.
So you're looking, there's two cases. One gets the session data and one is the actual update. You have that, Shannon?
Wait, there's two what? Say that again.
There's two cases. One gets the session data and one is the actual account update.
So this is the one that we just did about tonight, yeah.
So instead of having, I don't have anything that has a less than 1. I have an equal, equal, equal 1.
This one is,
is this checking for the level?
No, this isn't checking for level. This is getting the session data. So this is, I did the TA's videos where she went through the entire thing. And this one I wrote, it says getting the session data. So let me look on my OneNote and see if I wrote better notes. Let's see, add a case statement that will deliver the client update view is all I wrote. So what should she try to see?
Okay, so she's got account info. Let me just look at this. So that's where you're filtering the first name, last name, email.
Yeah, that's the actual
scroll
update.
Down a little. Okay, so I'm not, okay, first name, last name, email, ID. Okay, so, right, I don't have any of this if stuff before the filter.
Well, these are two different cases.
Yeah.
Shannon. Do you have two different cases? One that gets the account information. No, at the bottom, like for this thing, you should, my last one's
like this
change
one
password. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, this one was in the admin, right? For this.
Yeah. Yeah, Shannon, what does your link go to? What case does your link in that admin page go to?
In the admin? It goes to, how do I find that? Update client form.
Okay, so where's your case update client form?
Okay. It is in, it's in the accounts index.
Okay, what is it? What's in it?
All it is client ID equals the session, client data, client ID, you know, in brackets. User info equals get user info, include client update, and an exit and a break.
So she said that this little if was going to verify that there are, that there is information, and then it was going to give, so she can do without this.
Well, I am.
Do you want to try it without it? Like, just comment that out, Shelly, and see if it runs okay. Let's try it.
Okay. Okay, well, I got rid of that. There's a lot of things I need to fix, but I will.
Okay. What does she need to do to test that it's working, Shannon? Do you know?
I think I might just supposed to change something, right?
I think so.
Check this was week 9.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Uh-oh, what happened?
No good, no good. Accounts model 93.
Uh-oh.
Were you trying to change something about
Yeah, I was changing the user to super user. So instead of admin user, I was doing admin super user.
Oh. Didn't like that.
So it's not liking if it's if they've got a level 3.
Well, it didn't like that she tried to change. Were you just trying to change their username?
Yep. Just the last name.
Okay. So I had this exact. This is a problem with your SQL statement, or at least it was when I had that exact one. Invalid parameter number of bound variables does not match number of tokens. Okay, so go to, where are the SQL statements?
And the function and the model.
Accounts model.
It said 93.
Okay.
It always says that because that's the execute, but it's actually 87.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is the one we were messing with so much. So update clients set client first name equals. Oh, your semicolon space there's a space between your client first name and the. Let's see if there's anything else. Client first name, comma, client last name equals semicolon, client last name, comma, client email equals colon, client email, where client ID equals client ID. Okay, I say try it again.
Okay.
Got rid of some of it.
Yeah. Let's see. Undefined variable. Get account info. I wonder if we've messed up between the two of our naming. Shelley, did you mute yourself on purpose?
Sorry, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so where else do we have get account info, and is that what you really used?
Where did we have that?
I think it's in the model.
Yeah, so right here, get account info.
Okay, so you did use that.
Is that the right parameter, client ID? From line 200 in your index?
Let's see. Oh, so there's.
Yeah, that was right. Oh, $sign.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no dollar.
All these little things.
I know. Okay, just let me try this one more time.
Not liking the password.
Yeah. You didn't change anything. Oh, does it say it was successfully updated? Oh, Shelly's muted again.
Sorry. That's so strange, isn't it? I'm just trying to log in and it's telling me now that I'm successfully updated.
So it's just not, maybe it's just not going to the right page.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
It's getting the wrong error. It keeps doing that to her. It keeps giving her the wrong error messages.
Oh.
Yeah. Put in the right password and see, it says now I'm logged in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't change to the right page.
Yeah, and it should have taken me to my account. It should have taken me to my info. Anyway, let me try this again.
Okay.
But yeah, it's giving me this message regardless, which is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What? Okay. Capital SUP 3R capital U $ER, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the world.
So strange.
Where's it supposed to go after you log in?
It should take her to the admin page.
Yep. Okay. I'll try one more time. Oh. Well,
That's
there
weird.
you go.
What in the heck?
Maybe your fail message isn't working.
This must have changed to super user before.
Oh. Or at least it held it sticky.
Yeah. That's still. Get account info. Undefined variable. 22.
Oh, do you have to have quotes around the function name?
Mm-hmm. Check and report. Let me see mine.
The function name must be a string.
It's supposed to be a $sign there. I put the $sign Here, not here.
Oh.
I think that was
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
See, you're getting so tired.
I know. I don't know if this will be, but try it. Okay. I think I took that. I didn't think I took that variable out. Or did something.
Oh, yeah, you're doing. Well, why is it showing her variable there, Shannon? What in the world?
Can you go back to that admin page where that line 200? Not admin, but index.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I thought I saw another spot with the dollar sign, but it's not. Let's see.
Yeah.
What case is this that you're in right now?
This one is the account update.
Yeah.
Account update.
Hey, you know how you're using the variable names to come into the message?
Yeah.
What if you don't do that? I don't do that. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. But like that message, notice client first name was successfully updated. I just have congratulations, your account was successfully updated. Just to try, you can go put it back if it's.
Yeah.
And that same, yeah, down at that other error message.
I think that we did take out, oh, maybe not, it's here. First name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's there. Anyway, yeah, that's not a big deal.
Okay.
I just have to fix this too. It's like a hide. So is that, oh wait. This is the one that's supposed to take us, is that, where is it supposed to take us after it updates?
This is where, when you log in, it's supposed to take you to this page. When it updates, I can't remember. Where the heck does it take you, Shannon? Oh, it's supposed to take you back to the admin with a success or failure message.
Okay, so
success message.
With no message.
So are you actually making a change? Can you look in your database and see if it's changing?
Yeah. Because every time, like, I go back to this part.
Mm-hmm.
If I can see it. Okay. Like, it changes it back to user or super user, but.
Oh.
I'll just check this also.
That might be something with the sticky.
Oh, you're right.
That would be on her admin page where it's given her those variables.
Uh-huh.
It should be a PHP code with a session, client data, and client first name.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
In her main.
Client first name. Oh.
Oh, okay. We never went to that part. We never looked at that. Here, let me just send you mine.
This, I think, needs the quotes on it, right?
No,
well, you got to do a whole PHP in there.
Yeah. Here, I'll just put mine in there.
Yeah.
I just sent you the links, I think. No, I didn't. I sent the whole UL, everything.
Oh yeah, so I had created these, but anyway, it's.
Yeah, I don't think you need those.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, and it's no problem.
You know to do Alt-Shift-F and it'll fix your.
Yes, she did. We did that, but some of hers are so.
And they're so messed up.
Oh.
That it just.
it messed up worse when we did.
I know. I know that's terrible. It bugs me, but. Okay.
If you're feeling, frisky one day, you could just pull everything back to the first index and then do it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Or the first tab position.
What is happening?
Okay,
here?
so that your local host isn't opening.
Oh yeah. Let me just make sure that this is everything. Just try to stop them and turn them back on. Now that's not responding.
Oh,
my computer's tired too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the rest of your week like?
I just have, I have like a project due on Saturday for my other class, but so I'm just working on that, and then let's see, I think I just have one other assignment for that class, but I'm planning on working on my homework pretty heavily tomorrow and Friday, so.
I think you're super close on this. Maybe when you meet with.
Yeah.
I was thinking if worse comes to worse, you could make a copy so that you can keep going,
Yeah.
on this week's stuff, and then on Friday ask her to help you. I don't know. Sometimes making a copy makes it worse because then you overwrite something on accident.
Yeah.
All right. Not anything right now, but.
Well, maybe let's shut that and then try running it one more time and see if we at least fix the, the admin page.
Yeah.
Yeah. How we're supposed to have it go to the admin page, whether it failed or passed.
Yeah, I told her that.
I didn't do that because I asked the question and he didn't answer me until I'd already turned it in. He answered like at 30 minutes before it was due.
Yeah.
And he said,
oh, no.
Oh, you better do it the way the assignment says because that's how I'm going to grade, even though it makes more sense to send it back to the login page so that they can fix it.
I tried and I could not get it. I finally just sent it to the client page. It would not send that error message to the admin page, period.
Yeah.
Yay, that's fixed.
Okay.
So now if you change it again, will it show you a different user then?
Well, let's see. I don't know now. I don't know if it's user or super user now, but.
You change it to Bologna.
Yeah, change it to something you haven't tried yet.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'll change this to super.
You're full of it.
But remember my success message was going to like the login page.
Yeah, what was up with that? Does the admin page have a, do you have, open your admin page and see if you have a message block there? You do. So,
when you're, was that when you were logging in?
No, that was.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah.
Well, the message logging in, yes.
So can you go into the accounts model and look at your login case? I mean, I'm sorry, the index PHP and look at your login case.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here's my login.
So you're including the login view when you have a message. And what about your very last one? It says admin view.
Well, go to your new ones, your new cases. And what did it say for? Okay, so.
Do you remember when yours kept? Remember when yours kept telling you that it was successful even when it wasn't?
Mm-hmm. Don't
Isn't that the
why.
same sort of thing? I think it's got to have something to do with her failure check in the login.
Check for missing data.
Yeah.
Okay,
in
so
the
let's
login
see.
All right.
Well, her login case was working before, but maybe we've messed this one up. First name, empty, client last name, empty, client email, and it goes to.
What case is this?
That's the accounts update. So then if you go down a little lower, after it checks the reports.
Yeah, this was the message that was on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Client info. Is that like yours, Shannon?
I'm trying to see. So if client outcome minus update result, message equals you've successfully updated session client get user info already header location accounts exit else message sorry include view client update.php exit and a break. Yep. So, but when you update, it does take you to the admin page, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just doesn't give her that
when she
message.
was logging. When she was logging
in. I gotta tell you something. I think you put your messages inside your forms. And so it's supposed to be taking to the admin page. I think you need to change them to H2s outside of your forms in the client update. So, or what was it? What was it that we talked about that was inside of your forms? I guess that's not the same thing, is it?
We're talking about, because I had the labels instead of the header.
Oh, that's right. Darn it.
Can you scroll up so I can see your main?
Mm-hmm.
So main. What is all that? I don't have all that.
Which
is
one?
This your client update? So main. And then I just have a.
This got put in there twice. All that's supposed to be between your H1. Let's see.
All I have is an is set message and an echo message.
Oh yeah, none of that should be there. That's where, remember we were putting that and you didn't have it and you thought you'd put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
So all that between your H1, all you need is just like updated count. You don't need any of that PHP. Shannon?
Well, yeah, she needs a PHP. It just needs to be if is set message.
No, yeah, she's got that below, but she doesn't need any of this in between her H1s. Because
yeah, you can just say client update page or something.
Yeah.
So I don't need this.
The H1, just say something like update account, or that's your heading for the client update page. So just say the words like update account or client update or something like that.
Mine says client update page.
Okay. Okay, try that.
Okay. Oh, let me go to the login.
See that your account was successfully updated on the login page. That's what I was trying to fix.
Yeah. But I think that's come from something we've done since then. Since she did the login, I mean.
Mm-mm.
That updated.
It doesn't give you your message.
Nope.
Yeah, in the world. So let's look at your admin one more time. So it goes main.php. Do you need all of those variables that you set? That's what's missing here. Let's see.
Okay, so honestly, I think I put these on the wrong page.
Yeah.
I will just try to figure out where. I don't think they're on here. Now that, because we looked at it before.
Right. I think you should delete those, or at least comment them out. Okay, so that could have been causing some of that mess. Because this next line, that's all correct. You want to try that again? Maybe that was just interfering. Because you're calling the accounts thing right there.
Oh. I keep getting all sorts of weird things in different places when I keep doing this.
You know what?
That's
delete. You might
that's
have
where
to
your
cut
message
that.
would go.
Yeah, but those PHP things are still there. I wonder if you got rid of it. You know, completely, if it would make a difference.
You're right. Why doesn't look? Those two right there.
I wonder. Yeah, those two that are right in front of that first one. What in the world? There you go.
But it's still not going to put her message there.
No, but let's see what it does.
You'll just take those two things out.
Yeah, probably.
Can you go to your, is it?
Go to where?
You go your index, back to the index.php and into your update, and go to the check and report, the result part. Check and report. So this is your update user or whatever you called it.
Yeah, I heard account update.
Okay, check and report. If light outcome, and I have update result. Message. We have 2 sessions. So where is that client outcome variable coming from?
That's her variable. She said yours is mine is update result.
Oh, update result. Okay, so client outcome equals update client. Application admin accounts. I don't understand why it's not putting it there.
Because it should send those little message blocks. All they do is catch whatever message is being sent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you run this and it sends it to the accounts model, which takes it to the admin page, it should be sending that message.
Yeah.
I don't see anything
Would
wrong with it.
Down in your case update password, I guess that doesn't matter. I was gonna say you didn't need the first name there. Would you want to comment that out just for fun? Or are you still using that down there?
No.
Because you left it in because you were going to use it in your message, I think.
Yeah, I had it in my message. So I think you just took it out.
No, that's probably, I won't do the thing. Oh, wait, you know what else? Go back up to the top of your accounts one. Or, you know, to the next case up. A little higher. Can you comment out where you're calling that check email on line 164? That client email, check email.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not thinking that's actually going to do anything, but I'm just trying to think of what's different.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you scroll down a little further? Back to that your check and report real quick.
On right here.
Yeah. Can you, let's see. No, that looks fine. I just can't see anything wrong with that.
This is maddening.
And this is fine, the header location.
That's exactly like mine.
So have you tried changing everything, like even changing the email? Because it could be like you're only changing the last name, or, you know, maybe one of the other ones is not working right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it changes it to no message.
Is your products not a link anymore again? That use the, or no, you still got a link there.
Yep.
Try running mine, see what it does.
Oh, well, my products link just brings me to my home page now.
Oh. What? This is getting crazy.
I know. I think I probably should just let you guys sleep and then maybe just look at it with fresh eyes.
Yeah.
I know I know we're close.
Anyway. I know, yeah. We've got a lot working in there.
It's too bad Sharon can't work with you till Friday.
I know, that's maddening. I was just gonna say, maybe if you want to work on this week's stuff in between, I was just thinking maybe make a copy. I don't know. Maybe do you think it's not going to affect it? This stuff from this week, do you think, Shannon?
Well, if you make a copy and consider your copy your real one, then you could be working on the other one, and then maybe you could just copy and paste the stuff from the other one back into your real one.
That's what I was thinking, is so that you could still keep going. And then I know Sharon could figure this out easy. She's incredible.
Yeah. So basically, I just need to make sure my Zoom is working.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take over. Do you have another computer that's better than the one you've been having to use?
Yeah, it just, I just have all my programs and stuff on this one, so I've been using it, but yeah, I can probably do that.
Yeah. But I'm just doing homework all day on my birthday. So if you were doing stuff, you could try to look again.
Okay.
Did you run your, Shannon?
I didn't, because I forgot I am messing with my CSS.
Oh.
Well, it's nothing's
I'm gonna run mine and make sure it's still working.
Well, I'm just wondering, how when she changed it, it said hello so-and-so, and that has to be a message that it's pulling up.
Well, that's the name hello, goodbye. She changed it to that.
I know, hello, goodbye, but it's pulling that up like a message. We're expecting it to say, give her a success message, which, because it's in there, it's in the code. I'm just trying to remember, where does that show up on mine?
Oh, okay. Let me change mine and see what it does. So it puts the name, and then it puts a message right below. Congratulations, your account was successfully updated. You are logged in.
So can you, real quick, go back to that admin page in your NetBeans?
Yeah.
And then, let's see, right under your main. So, okay, so there's the one that says, so it's the one in the H1 that should be giving her that message, right? That's not showing up.
No, the one in the H1 is the person's name.
No, it's not, because right above it is the person's name, the client data, client first name.
That's what's in the H1, Shannon.
Oh, well, I'm talking about right below it, sorry.
Yeah, that one right below it is the message.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the right code. It's just somehow not sending that message. I wonder if it has anything to do with your CSS.
Oh, yeah. What if it's there and it's a different color? But that's not a link, so you wouldn't know that.
Yeah. How would you even, I don't know how you'd even figure that out.
Well, let's see. We're in the index where the message is sent. And mine's a P, P tag for the message. So if you could change in your style sheet, change whatever the tag is on that to black.
Where's the message? In the index?
In the index. So go back to that case in the index and look for the message. Yeah, yours is a P. You've got P class notice.
And notice came from them, right? Because I had notice too, and I changed it to mine.
Yeah.
So you just go to your style sheet and see what you have for notice. Or if you have anything. If you don't have anything for notice, you could just put something for P. So do like a Alt F. And then down at the, type in a notice.
Oh.
Okay, so you don't have notice in there. So type in like P space and see if it.
For my surface. It's just not responding.
Oh, shoot. You know what else you could do tomorrow if it's not going to work tonight, is turn off your CSS, because it should just list everything down in a row.
Yeah,
right?
that gets crazy.
Let me just take it off just to see what
There's a
it's.
footer P. How about, can you just go to the very top and just put in a P and make it black?
Well, you should do it at the bottom because it changes all through, whatever's last is what it keeps.
That's right. Oops.
Color.
Oh, I just thought of something else we could have done.
Are they zeros? Sorry.
Black, I think.
Yeah.
Or you can just do hashtag 000, just 3 zeros. Or just click on that one.
Oh, yeah. Welcome. Hello. Sorry. Oh, no, it's hello. It wasn't there?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, did you already update? Oh, no.
No, not yet. Back.
No, it doesn't even leave a space for it.
Can you do a Control-Shift-I real quick? I can't see it.
Yeah, it's off on the side.
I was wanting you to do the things.
Well, go into main. She can go into main.
Yeah, I can't see it.
It's small.
Yeah, it's got an update account and then it goes right into the form. It doesn't have.
Oops.
Well, that would be looking at your inspect. Oh, shoot.
We're a little too far with the zooming in.
If you do it, inspect source code. Isn't that where it would tell you?
Well, if it was there, if there was a message there, there'd be a P underneath the H1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not there. I don't get that.
No, either, sir. Penny.
There's something silly in there right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Is that the only thing that's not working, or is there something else screwed up?
Well,
do you have, can you real fast, sorry, go to the bottom of your admin. Do you have the unset session message there?
On the bottom of the admin on here?
Yeah, on the bottom of your admin.
On NetBeans?
Uh-huh, NetBeans. Oh. So go on line 63 and put a PHP thing in. You want to be on the outside of your HTML.
Okay.
And so, yeah, so caret PHP space unset. You can just do it all on one line. And then parenthesis, $_session.
You need a space after your PHP.
Yeah, I think, okay.
Okay, and then inside, or just after the N, still inside the brackets, put square brackets and message inside single quotes. And then outside of the brackets, parenthesis or a semicolon and a closing PHP.
Space, semicolon, space.
Yeah. Now that's at the bottom of something else too, right? Or is it? Maybe not. Maybe it's only admin. Yeah, it was only admin. Okay, let's try that one more time.
Okay.
Well, you needed to have that in there, so now you
do. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and we still, okay. Well, at least it's me.
Do you want to, would you try the password one time and see if that does anything?
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Oh, that's Betsy.
View arguments to function. Update client. Oh.
Oh, wow.
You know, you can also get help from the teacher.
Well, Shan, help her fix this one real fast. This can't be that. It's an exactly 4. Oh, that's why I keep putting a 4 up there. It expects 4 arguments.
Huh.
Oh, look at your client update form real quick. Down where the password is. Okay, so you have your form method stuff, and then your label for see, that's what I'm talking about. That one right there, instead of having a label, because I think it's expecting something, change that to an H2 on the outside, like above your message. So like on line 70, hit return after that form above there, closing form bracket. And then like it'll be line 76. So take that out of your form and put it on the outside.
Oh, okay. On both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And put it above your message.
But this.
That isn't good.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay. I guess wasn't scrolled over far enough.
So put it above your message. That way it'll come in right below the message will come in right below your title.
Where did this come from?
Uh-oh. What?
Hold on.
Did that just get pasted there?
Just hit undo.
I did not. I did not do. I have this right. Okay.
But put it above your message.
Oh, above.
Oh wait,
message.
no, that one. Don't do it on that one. Don't do that one. Sorry, getting confused.
Oh, this should be inside of there then.
Now that one you don't need. Okay, so you've got your main.
You were fine.
But you have your main, and it says update account, right?
I don't need this. Is what you're saying?
I don't think so.
Right. Yeah, you don't need that.
Unless I want it to look super cluttered like it does.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now you say and the field set. Yeah, that one needs to go right after the closing form one above it. Okay, so don't move.
H1 because the other one's H1.
No, you don't want H1 because you can only have one H1. You need to have that H2.
Right.
Okay, so let me see that password form again.
Yep.
Okay, so you've got your H2, and then put in right below that, put in a P and say something about, mine says use this form to change your password. You were supposed to give instructions of what they're doing. But so say something like that. Okay, and then you've got your message, and then you've got a form, and a field set goes on the outside of form. You move your field set to above the form.
Oh.
Okay, and then your field set on the bottom needs to move.
I always had mine outside or inside of it.
Really? Shannon?
Yeah.
Shannon, field set goes on the outside of form, right?
No, it goes on the inside.
Are you sure? Well, field set, all it does is put a box around it, around the form.
Yeah. But you start with
mine's
form.
on the outside.
No, it goes on the
Mine
inside.
Okay, mine's on the outside, so I mean, do it either way. Can you just do it like mine just for a minute, just so I'm trying to make it look like mine. So go back to the top of your password form. Okay, so you field set form, and then you need a label before that span. Oh my God, let's see. And then, yeah, you need a label above your span. That says, so label 4 equals client password in double quotes.
Label 4?
Label space 4, FOR.
Oh, I was like, okay. Okay.
Equals. You have to have 4 equals double quotes client password. Your span is kind of throwing us all off. If you go put a bracket right in front of that span and hit return. Put a caret right in front of the word span and hit return.
Oh.
And put the caret and then back up and hit return so that the caret goes with it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so then go back up to label. Okay, so 4 equals client password, and then ID equals whatever you want, I guess. Or I guess you don't need an ID, right, Shannon?
You don't need what?
She doesn't need an ID for her label. That's for CSS. I don't know if she's using one here.
I'm sorry, I don't even know what page you're on.
Dude, you need to pay attention. Go to the your client update page.
I'm on it. I don't have a label.
Okay. All right. So she uses inputs. All right. So label client password. I guess don't worry about the ID right now. And then just close the bracket. And then a closing label bracket.
I don't even know what you were working on right now.
Put the word password in between your 2 label tags.
Put the word password where? Oh, right here.
Write it. Yeah. Okay, so now you've got your span, and that's got your rules. And then you have your input. So type password name equals password, client password, and that's your whole pattern. Now you need another label here. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sorry. So that was your pattern. Now you've got your input, your hidden type inputs. Okay, so that should all be good. So can you scroll back to the top of your other form, your accounts form?
Oh, yeah. Where am I?
Okay.
Wait, sorry.
That's okay.
There.
So I'm a little behind. Okay. A little higher so we can see your H1s. There you go. Okay, so you've got main H1, and you've got, did you put a P in here? Okay, so put a P in right after your H1 and just say something about use this form to update your name or email information or something like that after your H1. Okay, and then I have field set before form. That's probably not right, but it's working on mine. Oops. So could you move your field set on the outside just for, you can put it back when we find out it's not working. Okay, sorry, let me go back to mine. And I know it doesn't belong on it does belong on the inside like you guys are saying, but I'm just trying to get it to work like mine real fast. Okay, so then you have your message. Oh, okay, so my message, okay, that's good enough for your message. Okay, and then, so then where your form is, let me see, form, method, post, and all that's right. And then you have a label for the client first name, and then an input, and then we echo. Now this stuff you and I did all together, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so your field set on the bottom, did you move that one?
Oh no.
Outside the form. You're gonna have to put it back because it doesn't go there. But sorry. Okay, so let's just try this one last thing. Then you can put your field sets back and go to bed. Are you trying to run it?
Oh, sorry.
I did not have a message showing up on my admin page.
Uh-huh.
I just now added it and it's showing up.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You didn't have a success
thing that we worked on for so long with hers.
Oh, really? I have a success message on mine. Oh, you changed your password.
Yeah, well, I thought I did, but no, it didn't work. So.
Oh.
I think it's the same.
Hello, user, and no message.
Yeah, no message. Oh. Okay.
Still doing the too few arguments.
Yeah.
Passed. And the account index, line 229. Can you look at that real quick? Your accounts index.
229. What is that? Oh. There's 2. 229 and 85.
What are you filtering at the top? You're filtering the client password and the client ID, right? And check password. If empty. Check password. Shannon? Is your check password the same as hers in this in the index for the update?
Let's see here.
Update password.
Change password?
Yeah, if yours is whatever yours is.
So what am I looking at?
Your if empties, or just look at hers and see if it matches closely to yours, because it's telling it it's getting too few arguments.
That's the part.
Are arguments the parameters?
I think so.
Can you scroll down so I can see lower?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks just like mine. How about where you're calling it from?
Where is she calling it from?
So you're calling, let's see, change password. Let's see. I'm thinking about the update password. What did you call it?
In her accounts model?
Scroll down the UPD client with the hash password and client ID in it. Can you go up to edit? Up on the very top, like file, edit, view, navigate up there at the very top of NetBeans and hit edit.
Yeah.
And then find in projects.
Oh, I just did fine, but.
Oh, no, you want find in projects.
But here's, we are.
She always does find, she does find in projects.
And then change it to, change the scope. Hit that drop down arrow. On scope, the middle section.
Oh, the scope right there, sorry. Okay.
And open projects. Right there, the second one down, there you go. And then type in that UPD, what is it, UPD client? And then hit find.
Yeah. Where did you find a UPD client?
Isn't that, it's on line 229, I can barely see it.
Oh.
Oh. Well, where'd the search go? Oh, there it is.
Remember,
what was it?
We changed the other one to. Didn't we change one of these?
Yeah, that should be hash password right there.
Oh yeah, that one.
Can you go down to your search results down at the bottom left corner there?
here.
Okay, so it's in your, or you're in your index, so go to your accounts model.
Oh yeah, and it did reference that also, that line.
So it's line what, 85?
Yeah.
That's her function. Oh, there you go.
So you got all that stuff in there.
Yeah, you're supposed to have client password and client ID instead of all that first name, last name stuff. So just delete those 3 and put in client password. Oh, wait, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, because shouldn't it be the same as what's in her other one?
No, don't do that. I'm wrong. That's your client. So look at your password and make sure that one has the right parameters. So go to scroll down.
Client password, client ID.
Now see, that's how mine is. Mine's client password and client ID there, but in the, oh, we looked for update client.
Yeah.
We were looking in the wrong one.
Yep.
So go back to your index. Maybe it's supposed to be update password. Were we in the right case when we were looking at that just now? In the index?
I think so.
So we're in update password.
The update client was from here.
Yeah. So you need to change that from client password to update password. Or whatever the name of that function was. Yeah, UPB password.
So this should be update password.
Yeah.
Wait, which one are you in? Why don't I have that in mind? Oh, wait, yes, I do. Duh. Okay, that should fix that, right?
Well, one would hope.
Looks like it should. Well, did some.
So it's acting like it probably changed it. It's just this. I think your problem is the messages.
Wait, yeah. Did she already change the password?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I looked away for a second.
I'm making sure that it works. The name password. Yeah.
So all right. So the biggest problem is your messages.
Yeah.
Which is really maddening.
Right.
So.
Just making sure there's nothing hidden in there.
Yeah. You should probably put your field sets back the way you wanted them before.
Sorry, real quick. Can I real quick look at your, was it the admin page that we were messing with? Can I just look at your messages one last time? Because I just fixed mine. Mine wasn't working.
Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way here.
Okay, so right under main. Okay, so you've got that top one's working fine. PHP. If is set. $sign message. Wonder if there's a space in there somewhere that's not supposed to be. I just don't understand because it looks perfect.
Right.
At least that part of it, and I didn't see anything wrong with where you're calling it from. That's just weird. Okay, I just wanted to look at it one last time.
Yeah.
Fix your field sets that I messed up.
How much longer are you gonna be, Bill?
Ah, my stuff is so off. It's really bugging me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, at least you're doing the main stuff, but your messages are funky.
That's true. Gotta add on that one too. Well, I'll let you guys go sleep.
Okay. Are you gonna go to
Thanks
sleep?
for spending your birthday with me.
You're welcome. No problem. Let us know. Yeah, you're doing. Let us know how you're doing, so we can make sure you don't get behind on this week.
Yeah,
that would be a bummer for you.
I can't afford to have another week like this.
Yeah,
it's like two in a row. So yeah, it's not good.
Mm-hmm. No,
that's right.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you later.
Thank
Maybe
you.
Tomorrow. You're welcome.
Right. Have a good one. Happy birthday.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.